There is a crypto that is blowing up in price that I talked about on this channel a handful of months ago, and you are about to see a string. We're going to talk about this one specific crypto and why it's not only exploding right now, but it's going to go insanely higher during this next pump, which has already started. And you're going to see a string of these that I've talked about do the exact same thing. And I'm going to show you how Coinbase is going to change the absolute game in crypto. And there is a movement that is starting that is going to blow people's minds. And if you're not ahead of the game, you're going to be buying at the tops. And I don't want that. All right. So for everyone that says I shill crap coins, I mean, the door is that way, or you can feel good in your mom's basement and say things. I'm going to talk about one of those coins right now because I was busy as it dropped, buying up a percentage of the network. So who here purchased Clanker? Token bot, Clanker. If you did, type Clanker down below. I'm curious if you bought the dip as well. I even went to my DeFi group last week and I said, hey, I can't get into the. I'm myself and Dylan are working on a project right now to become so integrated in the base ecosystem. It's insane, and we're getting to meet insane, incredible, very intelligent engineers, blockchain engineers. And they are doing things that I can't share everything, and I don't know all the things. I didn't see this. I was just told something big's coming. And so I told my DeFi group, I said, hey, I don't know everything about Clanker. I'm just saying I haven't sold and there's something big in the works, right? So this is what's going on. First, let me explain this. And this is an incredible way to make money. The token bot system, or Clanker, was built so that anyone can start their own tokens. It really took off as meme coins because that's what most people just do. They just like to do nothing. It can actually create tokens without you needing to, and think about it if you're a business owner, without you needing to understand code. If you're not a full blockchain coder, a full stack. Sorry, oh my gosh, it's early. I just woke up. You can see Ninja didn't even do his hair. Don't even care. All I see is digits going up, and I'm excited. But anyone can create a token, and whoever does it and they launch it on Clanker, they can actually receive, I believe, 40%. Let's read it right here. The platform's designed to make token deployment accessible to anyone, regardless of technical expertise, and its unique features are setting it apart in the competitive blockchain space, right? It says that when you do it, you actually derive 40% of the fees go to you, the token creator. Unbelievable way of making money. And this process, this company has been just making tons of revenue for people making these tokens. And I said, you should check it out now because it doesn't cost a lot of money to create a token, and you use these Clanker tokens, and you can stake it. It's a proof of stake network, and there's only 1 million of them in existence. I'm like, a fixed supply of 1 million. This is the most incredible opportunity ever, right? So what happened was a company that is under Coinbase, it's called Farcaster, just acquired this company. Think of Farcaster as Coinbase's answer to social media. It's a big deal. It says right here, and this is why this token's going to explode even higher than it is right now, because this is a small microcap coin. Clanker is now joining Farcaster. This came across yesterday. We're excited to share that Clanker is now joining Farcaster. Clanker is the leading launchpad on Base and home to projects like Banker, Noise, Bracky, and more. We're thrilled to join forces to make it easier for everyone to create and participate in on-chain communities. Farcaster plans to integrate Clanker now more deeply into this app, and there's more soon. Now, I was told a while back that Clanker's team was busy bringing a lot of value to the token holders. And I owned a pretty good clip then, and I kept buying. While everything was down, it was a gift to be able to buy lower. This is what they did. Starting yesterday, Clanker protocol fees will be used to buy and hold Clanker. I want you to understand what this means. There are only 1 million tokens out there. You get to stake these tokens and receive a yield because it's a proof of stake. There's only 1 million of them out there, right? So now all of the Clanker protocol fees that are being generated for the company are now going to be used to buy back the token and hold it steady, which is going to shrink the float. Next, Clanker's VO through version 3.1 collected a portion of protocol fees in the ecosystem, meaning that when it was helping launch other protocols, it was getting 40% of those fees, right? Those ecosystem tokens into a fee vault. They held them in a vault. The Clanker team now burned these tokens earlier today, reducing the circulating supply of each of those. So any of those tokens that they were getting fees from on the system, they now burned and destroyed. They locked them up. They're gone. So that just decreased all of those tokens as well, making them more valuable. Lastly, the Clanker team has also permanently locked up roughly 7% of the Clanker supply into a one-sided LP to provide additional liquidity, further reducing circulating supply. So now there was what? 700,000? How much of those? No, 70,000 tokens, 70,000 Clanker tokens that the team owned that are now locked up. So now there's less than, because those are not going to be used or be able to be sold into the marketplace at all. They're being used for liquidity. So now there's a lot less. And I know between myself and others how much they own. There's not as many out there, and that's why the price is spiking. And what's going to happen is, as more and more of those Clanker tokens get bought back, it's going to cause the price to go up exponential. So to whoever bought those, when I talked about them, congratulations. And whoever bought the dip, congratulations. I can't even begin to describe the, I'm just going to call it straight up morons out there that say, hey, Ninja, all of your coin picks are down. Yeah, you're a total moron, because the entire market was down 40 to 50% in the last month. This whole dip has just taken it out, and now we're about to take off. I don't know if people understand how big of a deal this is, but like I said the other day, when I said gold is top, silver is top, get ready, and now Bitcoin's going to pop, because Donald Trump doesn't talk about all the gold and silver he owns. But guess what he does talk about? He talks about crypto. Eric Trump and Don Jr. run a massive crypto exchange where they are selling meme tokens to the public. I just can't get over that this is happening. And they're taking the proceeds, the US dollar proceeds from those, and they're buying big crypto projects. So where do you think? Type 1 if you think it would be in the best interest of the presidential family to watch Bitcoin and crypto pump. Just do me a favor. Type 1. Type 2 if you're like, no way. No way. They're making America great again. And I did a video a while back on X that got like so many views. And I said, you know, the bottom is in when Eric Trump comes out with a text and goes, buy the dip. Well, he did something a little better. He came out and he said, I believe we could see Bitcoin at $200,000 before January. So that was the signal to go out and buy the dip. And I ran out and I took my cash and I deployed it. And now my portfolio is going up exponentially. I'm going to put a link down below if you want to wade into cryptocurrency, which I highly suggest that you take a little bit of money and start learning how to do it. If you want, the links down below to the Bitcoin XRP 101 course plus the crypto security course will save you a lot of time and headache. If you think you could figure this out on your own, good luck. Don't whine when your money gets stolen or you lose it or you miss a key movement. But yeah, we created 2 massive courses, Dylan and I, to answer that problem, set you off on the right foot. So links down below. It's stupid cheap. So it's in the president's best interest to do this. And something else I want to mention, he just pardoned the head of Binance. See, there's a war between China and the US. That's why that crash happened with Binance, right? He wants Binance to become bigger in the US than it is in Asia right now. So all of the chips are lining up right now. You saw gold and silver pop and drop. Now you're going to see Bitcoin pop and lock, and it's going to be locking in profits. And I'm excited. And you're going to see every single one of those projects that I talked about rising. Some of them are going to rise exponentially. You're going to find out why, because some of them are working on massive deals right now, massive code changes, and it's going to be a good thing. and they're going to go up. One's going to explode up, and you're going to take some profits at a certain point and buy the other one. And then that one's going to explode up, and you're going to buy the next one. And it's going to be freaking awesome. So I know my DeFi students didn't listen last week, not that much. When I said, hey, there's something big in the works. Clanker's now part of Farcaster, and wait till you see what Farcaster and Coinbase does to generate hype and excitement of the ability for anyone to launch their own token or their own meme coin. It's going to be insane. And the faster they generate revenue, the faster they're going to buy back those tokens. And I want someone to understand that these dev teams all hang out together, work together. They're helping each other out. They see the potential in these things, and they're scooping up projects too. So also, last call's coming soon for the new course that's coming out to all of the current students that I have at Teachable. Then the price is going up, and we're launching it to the world, and it's going to do very, very well, because I'm going to be able to show people how to make crypto literally appear out of nothing. It's going to be awesome. I can't wait. All right, with that being said, the Economic Ninja is out.